Special Sanders reporting for duty. Actually, good morning, Miss Lima's class. It is great to be able to join you for Veterans Day. And I want to walk through a couple things. So I am Andrew Sanders, or Reverend Andrew Sanders. I'm a pastor now, but back when I was in the military, see this patch right here? I was a specialist in the United States Army, but I was part of the Army National Guard. So for 8 years, I was a welder in the Army National Guard, and I spent 1 year in Iraq fighting the war on terrorism. So I want to walk you through a couple things. So like the markings on my jacket, there's significance to it. As you can see, there is my rank. So this is specialist. Nowadays, they have everything that peels off. Mine is a little bit older because it's been a while since I was in the military. But there's identifying markers that tell your name and what branch you're in. So you get to see that. And then on our shoulders, we have American flag. And you can see it almost looks like it's backwards, but it's because we have it to where the colors or the stars signify that we're always going forward. So we're not retreating. And that's why it looks backwards, because we want this to be forward, because we don't give up. And then over here, this is the unit that I was with whenever I went to Iraq. This is 235th Engineers. So this is an engineer patch. And I was with the engineer detachment whenever we went. And then I was attached to 4th Infantry Division, which is a huge division. So that's actually who I worked with the entire year that I was in Iraq. But today, I want to show you not just this jacket, but talk with you a little bit about why I was in the military. You know, when I first joined the military, it was, for me, a time of figuring out who I was and proving something to myself. But after getting in the military and going overseas, I started realizing that there were a lot of things that it was bigger than me. You know, we have a lot of ways in which we can serve in the world. And military was one way I served. Now I serve as a pastor, which I find very fulfilling. The time in service, though, is something that has transitioned for me. So, like I said, at first I went in to prove something to myself, but then after I was in, I had kids. So I have 2 girls now. Well, I realized that a lot of us put on the uniform so that the generations behind us may not have to. Now that is a hope and that is a prayer, but it's not a reality yet, unfortunately. So we continue to have veterans that are going overseas. We have lots of veterans that are now coming home. Some of you may have parents or other people in your family that are veterans, and I really hope that you take the time to thank them for their service, because not only is it giving of themselves, but also asking a lot on the families. So we know that the families serve alongside of us whenever we go. Now, I did want to show you a couple things as we go through the military. You know, in school, you guys get awards and different things for the great jobs that you guys do and how hard you guys work. Well, military also offers that type of thing. So I wanted to share with you a couple of medals that I got and kind of explain those. If I was at school with you, I would let you hold them and pass them around, but we know we can't do that today. So, okay, this is some coins that they give out in the military instead of medals. There's different times. Medals are something that's reserved for special circumstances. So they give out these coins that you can get from command sergeant majors and different people. So like this one is from Germany. No, this one is from Honduras. We went there and built a clinic and a school. I welded on those, and I chose one person out of the unit to receive a coin, and I got called up and was given this for the work that I did while I was there. And you can see that it tells the unit that we were working with, and so it's a pretty good reminder for me to remember where I was and how I was helping people out during that time. Because, you know, in the military, it's not just about fighting, and it's about bringing peace too. That's actually our goal, is to bring peace. So when we're working in ways in which we can support others, it's a huge thing and a great blessing. So this I got because of rebuilding after a hurricane came through and devastated Honduras. So we were sent there for a few weeks to help them rebuild, and that's what we did. So I got that while I was there. And then this one is from Iraq. I told you that the unit I was with as a support unit was 4th Infantry Division. That is their mark right there. And you can see it was given, this is a rank of who gave it to me. So when you look at that, it tells you who gave it to you. So we have another command sergeant major. And then this is the 4th Infantry Division with the horse on it. So anytime you see that, that is 4th Infantry Division. That's what it tells the unit that they're with. I got that for work that I did in Iraq. So they called me up and gave me that. And then this one is from Germany. It's from Hanau, Germany. We went there and we again supported and built different things. So we ended up building a lot of walkways, but this is that coin. And they are getting old, so they're getting different colors and things on them. And then this was another German coin that we went and we worked on a base for 3 weeks, and another command sergeant major coin being presented to me. So this is from when I came home from Iraq, and both these are kind of in support of that. So they were given to everybody in the unit as a reminder of just being in Iraq. Now I wanted to show you my medals. Each one of these, you can flip them over and they kind of tell what they are. So this I just got because being in reserves and going overseas. So everybody received this medal. This medal I am really proud of. Everybody that went to Iraq with us received this medal. This is War on Terrorism Service Medal. We each got one of those. So that is something that each one of us have. This is the National Defense. Again, this is a medal that we all got for being overseas and having the time that we spent in Iraq. This one is the War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal. Now, the reason why we have this is when you go out and you
they call it going into the theater of war. There's different things that take place. So if you're going, like we were going against terrorism, and that's why we received that. So each time that they have this title, that's kind of what different medals you get. And then this one is another one that I'm proud of because these two are of um, it's the hard work and dedication that one puts forth and then getting recognized for that. So this one I received again in Germany for military achievement. That is just again when they recognize somebody that's hardworking, they lift them up, and it's really important to be able to do that. And I really hope that you do that for your friends, is lifting each other up instead of being mean to each other, because it's really important. Um, and this one I got in Iraq. There was three of us that received medals in Iraq from my unit, and I was one of the three. So I ended up getting this. This is the Army Commendation Medal, and um, this was for a job that I did um, that was under a lot of heavy stress and a lot of activity happening around it. So that's why they end up awarding me with this. Probably one of the most dangerous jobs I ever did, and uh, but I remember it. So I'm proud of that. Okay, guys. So now I want to talk to you about what it means to be a veteran. Coming home, thinking about the different ways in which you have been a soldier and answered that call that the country asked of us. Because that's really what it is. It is a realization that we fight for our democracy. We stand up against those that are tearing down others in the world, that are suppressing, that are causing separation, that are basically bullies to others. So, I don't think that everybody should go out and be a soldier, but if that's something that you feel that you're being called to do, be proud of it. Be proud of it and stand up for what you believe. But also stand up for others, because that's really what it means to be a soldier. As you can see, I don't wear my military jacket anymore. I don't wear those medals on my shirt. I don't carry those coins in my pocket. I I am instead carrying with me what it means to be a veteran. And as I traveled around the world, as I fought in war, my realization is this: that it's about standing up for what's right. And if you, at any age, see something that is wrong and you can stand up for it, that's what it's about. So today, for Veterans Day, I would ask that as you guys go out and if you see somebody that is bullying somebody else, let someone know. Or if you feel like yourself that maybe you bully others, well, stop doing that. Because for Veterans Day, for being a soldier, it really is standing up for others, making sure that they're okay, and defending what it is that they need to live a good life, a free life, and everything that the United States offers. So when we look at democracy, when we look at the freedoms that we have in this life, and we're celebrating Veterans Day, you guys can also celebrate by reaching out to your neighbors and being kind. Because ultimately, it is just about, as I found, standing up for the other people that can't stand up for themselves. When we went to war in Iraq, that's exactly what we were doing. We were helping others that couldn't stand up against the opposing forces that offered nothing except terror, fear, and we can't stand for that. So as you go forth today, I pray that you, Miss Alimo's class, goes forth as soldiers yourselves, standing up for what is right and taking care of those that surround you. That is how you can honor your veterans today. And so, once again, I salute you, Miss Alimo's class. Have a wonderful Veterans Day, and remember to say thank you to all those that have served.